Who do you think's gonna win?
I think numbers-wise, Flex RumbleCrunch is favored over GP, but GP has been on the grind, and I like top 5 most on-the-grind players in DFW in terms of improvement.
Yeah.
He beat Clouded for the first time last week.
Okay, that was fraudulent though.
Why?
Because Clouded's controller wouldn't press the A button
Oh.
or something ridiculous like that.
Okay.
So yeah, Clouded's controller was legit broken.
I still believe he could do that though.
Yeah, no, I definitely every once in a while I'll play GP and I'll just be like, darn it, this guy is like a mini SFOP. It's really annoying.
Don't call anyone that.
Well, but it's
SFOP isn't. Oh, whatever.
SFOP is like a big dummy.
Stroking SFOP's ego is my least favorite thing.
I can call someone a mini What the Flux, and that doesn't stroke my ego. It just
Okay,
means, they play kind of lame, and
that puts you
miss
in
a lot of tech.
That puts you in the minority though, of that not boosting your ego. Most people would get their ego. SFOP's ego obviously gets boosted if he hears that.
Okay, I guess, but SFOP is also a child.
He is.
So,
but he's more of a child than he needs to be. Whatever. I love him, but he's funny.
Oh, they strike to FD. I was actually telling GP that he'll probably strike to Yoshi's, but I guess I was wrong.
Interesting.
I'm surprised.
Well,
okay, he was trying to
miss.
reaction tech chase.
Yeah, it's
FD,
hard.
Yeah, no, it's really hard. FD is if you can reaction tech chase as Falcon, a spacey on FD. FD's not as bad as it should be for Falcon. The thing is though, Fox. Oh god, here it comes. Fox gets the same, just as strong punishes against Falcon on this stage, and at half the effort because he doesn't have to react really crazily good.
Yeah, I think one important distinction of the stage is that Falcon has many less avenues to mix up his recovery, which I think his recovery overall is really underrated. But here, you can only go to the ledge or not go to the ledge, and that makes edgeguarding him so much easier.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, the same kind of holds true with Fox though, right? Fox can only go to the ledge or not go to the ledge. I mean, that's true for everybody. I guess Fox has better recovery to begin with, but honestly,
Fox has more options around the ledge than Falcon does. Just so many more, because he can side B there,
true.
he can up B there, he can double jump air dodge there. And
Although,
Falcon can't really do those things in the same way.
That's true. I guess the flowchart for edge guarding is pretty similar regardless of platforms or not, because ideally what you do is keep your back turned and wait for the Fox. If they drop below and get to side B distance to grab ledge, you wave dash back, grab ledge. If they up B, you back dash and run off and up air them depending on the spacing or stomp or something.
Yes.
And that doesn't change regardless of the stage
I think
you're on.
It gets easier for both characters, but it gets more easier for Fox.
Yeah, okay, I would agree with that, yeah. So speaking of which, looks like...
GP has found a lead, and I have not been paying enough attention to know why.
It's just because Nathan's been dropping a lot of punishes that he should be getting, that normally he would get, I feel like. And GP hasn't, because it's basically impossible for Fox to drop the punish on Falcon on this stage because it's free. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Good DI. Living. Falcon's a big fan. Oh, no. Okay. Up throw.
Ooh, nice. I mean...
was it, though?
When, something is free, it can be free to convert, but it can be less free to convert really, really effectively. And that's what GP's doing, which is why I, don't like calling, anything in Melee free, is because there's a lot of free things in it, but really good players know how to use those freebies to their advantage much more.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So, this is not free for, GP, even though Nathan's in the air.
That up tilt was pretty free.
I disagree.
He turned his back to him and up tilted twice, and Nathan got hit.
That's literally Nathan. That's entirely Nathan's fault.
That's true. Yeah, honestly,
GP outplayed him that game in a lot of ways.
Yeah, he actually did. I feel like if Nathan punished as hard as GP was punishing, that it would have actually been in Nathan's favor. But maybe not.
I didn't watch enough of it to be sure.
You should actually watch the match.
I was trying to. I was just thinking what other things do.
It's actually a lot harder to commentate in these shares because it feels so just chill, I'm just like sitting around watching a game of Melee, talking to
Yeah.
somebody, which I guess is ideally what I think commentary should be. But I mean, that's just my philosophy on it. Anyway.
Yeah, before the seats were like really set up and you had to. There was no chill in those
Yeah.
seats. Oh my god.
Oh, he went for the. Nathan loves to do that tech read in with the F smash.
Yes, he does.
He absolutely loves it. It's the Bear Fortress. El Fortress, I think is what it's called.
So, in my opinion, I think tech chasing on non-FD stages is kind of easier because FD is the longest stage, and then when your opponent is like in the corner, tech chasing becomes much easier because they're either in the corner, or you can like read the roll in and kill them, or you can read any of the corner options that are all about the same timing.
Well, yeah, that's true to an extent, but also whenever you're tech chasing as Falcon and you're like tech chasing them towards the corner, depending on the spacing, they can just get out of it for free and there's nothing you can do about it.
What do you mean?
Because, okay, so let's say that Falcon is down throwing Fox near the edge, and if the Fox is at high enough percent and or Falcon is close enough to the edge, Fox just DIs it down and away and grabs the ledge before Falcon can do anything and follow up. Then Fox gets the ledge for free, and
Can
Falcon
Fox grab the ledge? That's why
Yes.
like drop zones work though.
No, he will absolutely be able to grab the ledge and get out of it for free. That's the thing about the edge, is that if they grab ledge or slide off or slide off grab edge or something like that, then the other person gets out of the tech chase for free. On the other hand, if they don't do that, and they're either off the stage, which is its own can of worms to begin with,
Right.
or then it's the good thing that you were saying, where it's like, okay, well, I can just mechanically knee in place, and if I'm fast enough, I can also cover them teching in, and I can literally cover everything.
Also, if you're Falcon and you down throw Fox and then they go to the ledge, you're still at the advantage big time. You're like not tech chasing anymore, but there's so much you can do to a Fox that's on the ledge.
I mean, I guess, but
Because you have like center stage and you're giving them damage.
Okay.
Whatever.
But it's still not like you still have to win neutral again to be able to like do more damage, which is the thing. Whereas if you weren't at the edge and you were just reacting, then you wouldn't have to win neutral again. You would just have to react.
You and I have very different perceptions of neutral and how Falcon's punish game
Yes,
works.
and one of us is much better at the game than the other. So I wonder why that is. Okay.
Really, from like what I'm seeing, I think GP's moving faster. His punishes are just more consistent right now.
Yeah.
And also Nathan hasn't been able to enter tournaments for a while now.
I was telling GP about it earlier, where I was like, if you just kind of like try to play fast against Nathan, then he hasn't been entering as many tournaments, so he still has that tournament like anxiety that you kind of get.
Yeah.
And so he'll probably be like more likely to flub stuff and just feel like pressured and not play as well, which is kind of what he's doing.
I agree, and I think that's what's happening.
Yeah. Because, like, I'm looking at, like, Nathan, I was also playing Nathan earlier, and he went through, like, a point where he was just, like, suddenly his tech was just, like, bad, and he was doing, like, flubbing everything. And it feels like this is an extension of that. So, I don't know. He's flubbing a lot.
And GP is honestly
GP is playing really well.
flubbing, like, not very many things.
Yeah, no, GP is playing
pretty fun to
really
watch.
well, actually. Like, it's like, he's doing really well. Like, all this, like, oh, Nathan's playing so bad. I mean, it's not to take away from GP. He's still playing really well. Like,
ooh.
Oh, man, that's it. Okay, I thought he was going to shine for a second there. Okay.
That's
2-0
a
for
really
GP,
good
though.
win for GP.
Yeah. Yeah.